I've known Paul Ryan since he was a kid. I find it so hard to believe that he had anything to do with what happened in this room that night. But I gotta tell you, Jess, it doesn't look good.
Yeah, I know. That's why I took his case.
Well, more power to you. I hope you wipe the floor with Marshall Travers.
Hey.
Hey.
Thanks for letting me come, really. I want to do anything I can to help Paul.
Oh, honey, you're not here as Paul's friend. You just have to help out in an official investigation.
Meaning, I'm not supposed to touch anything, right?
That's right. Just try to remember everything you heard and saw that night. Any and everything.
No matter how trivial.
Now, I once put a man away for 20 years because someone remembered him whistling.
Well, I don't know if I heard anything out in the hall that would actually help Paul, but Margot, all I can tell you is that Paul did not shoot Brandy. James Stenbeck set him up. I know it in my gut.
Uh-huh. Well, the judge doesn't care about your gut, honey. Let's start with the location of the bullet holes.
Bonnie, what are you doing here? You shouldn't be here.
Neither should you. Who let you out of jail?
I do not believe this week. First, to top it off, Barbara told us that she had married James Stenbeck again.
And now Paul's going to end up spending Thanksgiving in jail.
And now Bonnie is taking on James Stenbeck. Thank you, T. Marshall Travers.
You're welcome.
Unless you're here to tell me you delivered my message to your boss, get out.
Well, if you're referring to Mr. Stenbeck, he's not my boss. He's a former client. And my business isn't with you, it's with these two ladies. And yes, it is private.
No.
My message, your boss. Don't forget.
Well, I can assure you that Mrs. Hughes and I have no desire to discuss any business with you whatsoever.
Well, not me per se, but my office. As district attorney, I'll be prosecuting Paul Ryan, and I need depositions from both of you. Here's the paperwork.
You've forgotten that Paul is my nephew. Obviously, I love him dearly. If you think that I'm going to help you build your case against him, then you are mistaken.
Well, Mrs. Hughes, you really don't have a choice. The law requires you to give a deposition.
The police have my statement.
If you don't level with me, Mrs. Hughes, then I'll just have to put you on the stand. And if you think I embarrassed you in the courtroom before, then you don't know what embarrassment is.
Did I do something wrong?
No, of course not.
Because all I said was that when two people move in together, things change. But I didn't mean that I didn't think that they could change for the positive. That was you telling me to sell my place, right? And move my stuff into your attic?
Yeah, that was me.
Because I know that we're making a really big decision here. And that we have to have the same expectations.
I'm not sure that we do. What I was suggesting just now, I was offering storage space. I wasn't asking you to move in with me.
You gotta love a baby who sleeps on command.
And asleep.
Yeah. You're not getting chilly, are you, buddy? We gotta get you some winter clothes. Hey! You think they make little Cubs uniforms in polar fleece?
Well, I don't know. I'll call the coach and ask.
Ha! Jackie. Great name for a ball player. They used to call me that when I was little, too. Then I grew up and they started calling me Jack. Maybe that'll happen for you, too. One never knows, do one? It's easier than I thought, getting used to being a little father here.
So I see.
I guess I was kind of dreading having to deal with Julia for the next 18 years, but I guess that's not going to be the case. Kind of a new man.
Don't count your chickens, Jack. Just because Julia's doctor said she wasn't going to go free after tomorrow's hearing doesn't make it so.
Well, whose testimony matters more than his? They're not going to release Julia if her own doctor says she's got to be locked up.
Tell that to the legal goon squad Julia's mother hired. I'm sorry. I don't want to rain on your father-son bonding. I'm happy for you, Jack. For both of you.
You want to tell her what we've been talking about? How you can't sleep in that little cradle forever? He's gonna need a crib. And I was thinking with the time I had off, I could change that second bedroom into a real cow jumping over the moon kind of nursery. What do you say?
That's Parker's room.
Yeah, I'll move some stuff around. Plenty of room for trucks and books and all kinds of stuff. Hey, where you going?
I need some fresh air.
What? Jackie loves the carriage. Why don't you take him with you and I can get started on the boys' room?
I think it's a little cold for the baby outside, don't you think?
All the books say fresh air is great for babies.
You know, I really don't care what the books say, Jack.
Wait a second. Hey. What did I do wrong?
Forget it, Jack.
Hey. No doubt our lives have taken a sharp turn left. Can't let the baby come between us.
Don't you get it, Jack? He already has.
Henry, how long ago did I hand you that pen? Time and stared at it. I told you to get it fingerprinted. Go.
No, listen. I'm just not sure why we want to prove that Carly Tenney and Mike Kasanoff were intimately entangled the night before her wedding.
Yours is not to reason why, dear. Yours is to shut up and do.
Okay. This has to be the last tricky job that I do for you, all right? Now, if you lose your cat or your dog, please call me. But this area is particularly sensitive.
Carly got to you, didn't she?
No, she didn't. Just another blonde. One of my business partners objects to me working for you because it seems that it is bad form to try to break up two of Oakdale's hottest and cutest couples.
Henry, you know all that money I owe you? I won't pay you enough to keep you in Martini Olives if you don't show up at Jack and Carly's honeymoon cottage with proof.
Jack is very sinewy. Can I just mail it to them?
No, dear. Good news should always be delivered in person.
As the World Turns is brought to you by Pampers, every step of the way.
You're 2 years old, and you idolize your big brother. Right down to his underwear. So Pampers is introducing new Easy Ups, training pants that feel more like underwear than the leading brand. And they go up easy, like underwear. To you, they're not training pants. They are underwear. So get ready for the real thing with new Pampers Easy Ups. Now you'll find great new designs, including Elmo, in every bag of Easy Ups.
I'd like someone to explain why carrying a 5-pound baby means I'm now 30 pounds heavier. Putting on socks has become an aerobic activity for me. Well, there's only one thing to do. Wear dark colors. Instead of a bus, I can look like a minivan. But when you wash them, they can end up with clumps of powder on them.
Finally, there's a powder detergent that won't leave all that residue. New Quick Dissolving Tide leaves all your clothes looking great.
I can't wait to see my feet again.
New Quick Dissolving Tide.
Introducing Tampax Pearl, the extraordinary new tampon that's superior to the plastic most of you use today. With a more comfortable plastic applicator and easier to hold grip. An absorbent braid for better protection. Plus a clever new wrapper that's protective and discreet. So break out of the ordinary. Tampax Pearl, as extraordinary as you are.
Get more gifts, spread more cheer. Now through Saturday, get great deals on the G.I. Joe toys your kids are asking for. Now till Saturday, only at Kmart.
Green marker on my carpet? Spaghetti sauce on my rug?
Resolve Spot Magic works better than messy oxygen-based cleaners or the other leading instant spot cleaner on stains like these.
Bring on the stains.
Resolve Spot Magic. Make your stains disappear instantly.
Uno.
This is our tradition. Every year, my mom would make her green bean casserole with Campbell's soup. Today, I make it. Just like her. We love it. That'll never change. Kind of like my Aunt Ida's hair.
Enjoy the tradition with Campbell's.
Tonight on 60 Minutes 2, the story of a brutal murder and a crime scene with few clues. But what they did find changed police work forever. Tonight at a special time, 10/9 Central.
Dr. Phil, America's favorite therapist. Tomorrow on The Early Show.
Wow. It's a good thing I'm not a psychic for a living, because boy, did I read you wrong. I'm really sorry.
No, don't. Whatever
No,
you
I don't
don't
know why
apologize.
I jumped the gun like that. I just thought, I don't know what I thought.
Well, I hope you thought that I'm crazy about you, because I am. And I hope you know that I love having you stay over at my house, all right? The little hot chocolate thing with the little marshmallows, it pretty much changed my whole take on the winter. All right, and I'm not ruling out that we wouldn't ever live together. I just...
Yeah, it's just that it's not what you had in mind. It's okay.
Not at this exact moment, no. I mean, but it doesn't mean that...
And you want to figure out how to get out of this mess without making the widow cry, right?
Molly, it's true. Living together is not what I had in mind, but it's not because of you. I mean, you'd be the most incredible roommate I've ever had.
Yeah, you know, it's okay. It is, because when you suggested, I mean, when I thought that you had suggested it and everything, I was shocked.
I don't think either one of us is ready for that. But I still love you.
You know, I don't even know that I was going to say yes. So,
Yeah?
why do I feel just the tiniest bit rejected?
By me, never.
Good. Good, because I would hate to have to take back my mini marshmallows.
You okay?
Better and better. But I have a huge decision to make, right? Don't I? I mean, about if I'm going to sell this place, because I don't know if I'm going to. And I should probably go talk to the building manager and find out what the last offer was. Not that I'm going to accept it or anything, right?
Right. You don't have to rush anything. Just check out your options.
Yeah, I'm going to. And I think, you know, I'm going to call Abigail and see what she has to say about the whole thing, too.
All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Sure, sounds good.
Jackie is not coming between us, Carly.
Are you saying it's me? Because I'm angry? I am angry, Jack, but not with you and not with that baby, with Julia.
Yes, I know that. Dr. Weiskopf, he wasn't kidding around when he said, facility for the criminally insane. Those were his exact words, you remember?
It doesn't matter, Jack. Julia will hire lawyers from her padded cell. She will drag us through custody battles. She will threaten us with social services whenever we don't give in to a demand.
If that happens, then I will fight back. I'll get custody of Jackie, and I'll protect our family. But you've got to trust me, or Julia's already won.
I trust you, Jack.
Then let's be a family. You and me and Parker and Jackie.
It would be so easy to love him. Just because he's yours. But I feel like if I open my heart to him, then Julia will use that little baby to destroy us. I gotta go. I have to pick up Parker from daycare. And how do I explain this to him?
Tell him we're adding another little guy to the mailbox. All right, buddy. Let's go buy you some stuff, huh? How do you work this thing? Hmm? here.
Jack?
Hey, Molly, what's up?
Is Carly home?
No, she just stepped out. Hey, listen, you know how to use one of these baby carrier things? You know, the ones with the straps on them? Yeah, I must have left my engineering degree at school.
You're taking the baby out?
Yeah, I gotta go buy some stuff. Turns out, it turns out he's mine after all.
Wow.
Yeah. And what do they say? When the going gets tough, the tough go shopping. He needs new clothes, new crib, all kinds of stuff.
You know what? I have things here that the twins have outgrown. Why don't you come take a look?
You serious?
Absolutely. I'm sure I have tons of stuff that you can use.
All right. Okay. Thank you. We'll be right over. What do you know? Okay, we're 86 in that thing. No way.
I need to know the exact words you heard Paul Ryan say when he let Brandy Taylor know he was carrying a gun.
I didn't hear Paul say a thing. I didn't see a gun. All I heard was Brandy saying, "You're carrying a gun."
Did you do anything about that?
I called Margot.
Thank you, Mrs. Hughes.
Don't bother.
The last I heard, the city of Oakdale provides the district attorney with an office, so why don't you use it?
Last I heard, there wasn't a law against conducting business in a public place.
No law.
Hello. She did what? Tell Jessica Griffin I need to speak to her right away. No, forget that. I'll go there and tell her myself. Shit, well,
don't take that attitude to Jessica.
Look, listen here, Dr. Harris. My dealings with Jessica Griffin are my business, not yours. Stay out of my way.
I got a court order allowing Paul to be released temporarily to help us examine the crime scene.
Of course, I have to go back to the jail as soon as we're finished here, but right now I'm not complaining, so that explains what I'm doing here. What are you doing here?
Well, my mom thought my being here could trigger my memory, maybe. Maybe I could just hit on something that would prove you weren't the one who shot Brandy.
All right, can I just say something first? You know how much I appreciate everything you're doing for me, but is there any possible way to do this without Bonnie being here?
Of course not. Hello, I'm a material witness, remember?
This is between me and my father. Bonnie should not be involved.
Paul, I wish she weren't involved as much as you do, but she was right outside when the shots were fired, so she is involved, whether I like it or not.
Hey, Paul, why don't we start with everything you remember when you came into the room the night that Brandy Taylor was killed? Paul, just tell me what you saw when you opened the door.
I was already feeling lightheaded when I entered the room. I didn't see much at the beginning because that's when everything went blurry. That's when I realized that my drink must have been drugged. And then I saw him. My father was dressed up in a Dracula outfit. I tried to aim the gun at him, but
Stand still.
I was dizzy. Everything was blurry.
Stop moving.
And I couldn't shoot him because he kept moving.
Did Stenbeck say anything?
Yeah, he was taunting me, playing head games. And then the door slammed and I turned away.
And where were you standing at that time?
I was right here. I was right here. That's when I heard the door slam. I spun around, lost my balance, fell to the chair. And I looked up, and there he was.
Come on, Paul. Take careful aim. Now's your chance to get your old man. To kill James Stenbeck.
And then I shot. Twice.
Twice. You sure about that? Twice, all right. That accounts for this bullet hole and this bullet hole, both of which you fired from that position. But then there's the question of the third bullet, the one that killed Brandy Taylor.
Who fired that shot?
I'm sorry, Paul, but Brandy's body was found here, and the trajectory of the bullet is consistent with your position.
Yeah, well, I only shot the gun twice.
Could you swear in court that you did not fire a third time?
All I know is I couldn't have shot Brandy because I never saw her.
Okay, I believe you. But Brandy was in this room, so where did she come from?
I think I know. No, I'm serious. I think I have the answer.
If this pine saw cleaner makes 14 buckets of cleaning power, whoa, then guess how many buckets this Lysol makes? Only 5. So to get the same cleaning power in this one pine saw, you'd have to buy 3 Lemon Breeze Lysol. 3. Now, I'm not made of money, honey. Choose the power of pine saw, the smell of clean. Oops, almost forgot, honey. Here's a new smell of clean. New Orange Energy Pine Saw. The power of pine saw, now with natural orange.
The JCPenney Sweet Sale. What a sweet surprise. Get a free chocolate bar plus unwrapped surprise savings of 25, 30, even 35% store-wide. This Saturday only. All gifts, one place. Pure magic.
It's all inside.
JCPenney.
Tonight, try chicken with a twist. Lemon chicken scallopini tossed with mushrooms and angel hair pasta. Now at Fridays.
Every time you scratch that itchy scalp, you're damaging it. And that's not healthy. Now get maximum strength Scalpicin to promote a healthier scalp. It stops the itch, stops the scratching. Not a shampoo, maximum strength Scalpicin is a clear, odorless liquid with the itch medicine doctors recommend. Plus, it contains scalp-nourishing aloe. Here's to a healthier scalp with maximum strength Scalpicin. Also, an original formula for milder itching.
I just found out a cold sore is actually caused by a herpes virus. My doctor told me about powerful prescription medication to attack the virus. So as soon as I feel my cold sore coming on, I'm prepared.
Ask your doctor today.
A smile starts within.
Hello, my friend. Let's be pals.
The new Magic Screen Learning Pal, only from Play School. Teaching everything from the basics to more advanced activities as your child grows. All day long, he's a great pal to have around. Play School. Plays cool. Once upon a time, in a little house in the Swiss countryside, a maiden entered a bedroom and saw 3 lotions. The first lotion left her skin too dry, the second too greasy. The third, St. Ives' new whipped silk, was more than just right. It turned her dry skin into silky smooth skin. She then discovered it was part of an entire line of St. Ives lotions, and from that day forward, it was softness ever after. The softness is yours. The secret is Swiss. St. Ives.
Okay, Detective McKechnie, tell us how Brandy Taylor got herself killed that night.
After Paul fired the first 2 shots, Stenbeck must have hightailed it over to the closet and pulled Brandy out. She thought she was acting as his accomplice, right? But what she didn't realize is the whole time he was planning to drug her the same way she drugged Paul. Stenbeck placed Brandy within range of Paul, and then all he had to do was move behind Paul once Paul passed out. Take the gun, position his arm at the same level as Paul's, and then fire right at her. Once he knew she was dead, he then could put the gun back in Paul's hand, cover Brandy's face with her black cloak, and then escape out the open window.
Which would mean I didn't kill her.
It's a theory. Yeah, it's a good theory, but still, it's just a theory.
All right, then let's prove it.
Well, we have to place Stenbeck in Lakeview the night of Halloween. That's going to be hard to do. I mean, the thing about theories is they need evidence. What are you smiling about?
Shall I tell her what I've acquired?
Yes, show her.
The events manager at the Lakeview is willing to go on record that he saw this man walking up to a Halloween party given by some people named Mendenbaums.
James Stenbeck, you finally made a mistake. Man, that is good work, Bonnie. Good.
Yeah, well, it beats ordering swizzle sticks at Job Underground.
Yeah, nice job, sweetheart. Margot, I think you and I should discuss this.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Let's go to my office.
I don't know how to thank you. You're amazing.
Yeah, well, Stenbeck said Marshall Travers to take my mother's job. I'll do what I can to bring him down.
Not anymore, you won't.
Excuse me?
I'm serious, Bonnie. You keep going after my father, I'll name you as an accomplice and have you thrown in jail.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think that's Jackie's color.
Wise guy.
No offense.
Yeah. I have lots of things in this box.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Oh, this is it. This is exactly what I wanted to find for you. This is so great.
What is that?
It's a jumper, Jack. You put it in the doorway, you stick Jackie in there, and you watch him have a blast.
Hey, you hear that, Jackie? When you get older, you got a jumper. There's so much I've got to learn. It's incredible.
Don't worry about what you don't know. You just follow Carly's lead, and you will raise a great kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's not thrilled about you being a dad.
It's a big adjustment, Molly.
Of course it is.
And, you know, she's worried, you know, that JJ's gonna be a permanent link to Julia.
She's right.
No, not if Julia's own shrink says she's gonna be under lock and key from now on. It's not like the woman has visitation rights.
I hope you're right. Because the best thing for this little guy is if Carly is the only mommy he ever knows.
Yeah, I agree. But Carly has to want that. And right now, she is pushing both of us away.
Unless you're selling Girl Scout cookies, we're not interested.
What's up, guys? Hey, Parker.
Hi.
Guess you came by the job site today. Fire marshal. Told him I knew a little boy. He said he wanted to be a fireman when he grew up.
And a policeman. And an ice cream man. And a school bus driver. Jack, we're home.
I've been knocking for a while, but nobody answered. I was just about to leave.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he and the baby would be home. Jack? No note.
Is everything okay?
Hey, buddy, why don't you run upstairs and pick out a couple books for bedtime, and I will come up and read them to you in a few minutes, okay? Okay.
What is it that you can't say in front of Parker?
He is officially going to be a big brother,
Baby's DNA results are in.
and Jack is the father. And the whole way home, I was trying to think of the right way to tell Parker that Jackie Jr. is here to stay. But you know something? There isn't one.
Don't exactly make a card for that occasion, do they?
And you know, the really hateful part is me. All of the things I have said and thought about that baby since Julia dumped him into our lives. When we first brought him home, I was so calm. I surprised myself. Now I'm afraid I've become a shrew.
I don't believe that.
You haven't heard my wicked stepmother fantasy.
Try me.
Will you swear that you won't tell a soul?
Don't I usually take good care of your secrets?
Okay, here it is. I wish that Julia died. A not so very easy death during childbirth, and that Jackie Jr. were whisked off to some happy, loving family who want to give him a good home. That's it.
Tell me how you really feel.
Well, I feel better now that I've said that out loud. Thank you. I owe you one.
Okay.
Do you have any evil fantasies you want to get off your chest while we're at it?
I don't think so.
You didn't come here for a cup of coffee, did you?
No. I think I might have blown it with Molly. I suggested that she sell the penthouse and offered her storage space, and she thought I asked her to move in.
Well, why don't you?
Because of you.
The ocean can excite, enchant, soothe, and take him wherever he wants to go. The new Ocean Wonders Aquarium, only from Fisher-Price. Oh, the possibilities.
Babies love to rock, so Fisher-Price created the Rock and Play piano. When baby rocks, music plays. And the fun grows with him as he learns a new way to rock. Oh, the possibilities. Discover more at FisherPrice.com.
Buy, sell, move it.
Hey, Slick, which battery is the best value, Rayovac or Duracell?
Buy Duracell.
Wrong. New Rayovac. With improved power and our value price, Rayovac beats Duracell for value.
Rayovac. Strong buy.
Healthy Choice introduces mixed grills. Tender grilled chicken with seared-in flavor, tangy barbecue dipping sauce, and crisp vegetables. Everything you love about a grilled meal without the grill. New mixed grills from Healthy Choice.
Escape from dry, heat-damaged hair with Thermosilk Conditioner. It works with your hair dryer to help lock in moisture and turn your hair into silk. Thermosilk.
Wrong, Zoid. Your ray is no match for Lord Gorlock.
Excuse me. Did you know that Geico settles many car insurance claims in 48 hours or less?
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Impressive, Green One.
New scrubbing bubbles are about to bowl you over. Introducing Fizzit's toilet tablets. They hit the water working, releasing the power-packed bubbles that clean the bowl, lifting and loosening the toughest stains, so you just brush and flush. No more lame liquids or spills, because Fizzits are the new wave in toilet cleaning. Fizzits toilet tablets, new from Scrubbing Bubbles. They work hard so you don't have to. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
CBS presents the sexiest night on TV.
This is a show you can't miss.
The Victoria's Secret fashion show. Tonight.
Only on CBS.
CBS Friday. Everyone thinks Jim is a loving dad. This prosecutor thinks he killed his wife. Can she prove it with some dust and 2 scratches? 48 Hours investigates. Then, for this victim of the streets.
If you stay, your daughter never sees you again.
This ex-cop may be her only hope.
No matter what, I love you.
All new Hack. CBS Friday.
Looking for that extra ingredient to zing up your weekends? Then just add some savory Bob Evans sausage. The possibilities are delicious.
Bob Evans, down on the farm.
Life for me was painful, but with Bariatric Treatment Center's focused program, I've lost 112 pounds. That's about 14 one-gallon bottles of water. Now I can do so much more with my life.
Bariatric Treatment Center's surgically based program has helped thousands of seriously overweight people lose their excess weight and keep it off.
I weighed 374 pounds. Thanks to the great people at Bariatric Treatment Centers, I've lost 246 pounds. That's over 22 cans of paint, and I've kept it off for over 2.5 years. My life is so full now, I can't believe it.
I used to weigh 253 pounds. With the help of Bariatric Treatment Centers, I've lost 128 pounds. Or all these bowling balls, and I've kept it off 5.5 years. Call now for your free brochure. It may change your life. Now I can do so much more with my life. Thank you, BTC.
No more glasses or contacts? Eyeing LASIK. Tonight at 10.
One survivor will win the adventure of a lifetime. Don't miss an all-new episode, CBS Thursday.
I'm the reason that you're not living with Molly? I've never done anything but encourage you.
You have encouraged us, which is why I'm coming to you. You know me, and right now I need someone to tell me why I'm being my own worst enemy.
Fine. Explain.
I spent a couple days with Molly in New York, and then she comes back to Oakdale, and I felt like somebody punched me in the heart. I mean, that's why I followed her. And the more time I spend with her, the more sure I am that we belong together. And then when she wants to live together, I balk. What the hell's wrong with me?
Maybe it's that there's something right with you. Molly can't just rush into a new life. She has to get over losing Jake first.
So I'm looking for the nearest exit because I'm such a sensitive guy?
Yeah. Sounds good to me. Well, since you met her, you've never wanted to push her into anything. What?
Nothing.
No, just say it, Mike.
If I'm such a sensitive guy, why am I here dumping all my problems on you? You've got enough to worry about with Jack and his kid and everything. I'm sorry, I should go.
No. Do you think that I'm gonna forget that you started this saying it was about me?
I shouldn't have said that, all right? It's about Molly and me.
And why you're not able to take the next logical step. I hope it's not guilt, Mike. You were thinking about our night together, weren't you?
Wanna go back downstairs, have a drink?
No, I don't want to have a drink. What I want is another shot at T. Marshall Travers.
What do you mean, another shot?
Yesterday, I found him with Bonnie. He had her by the arms and he wouldn't let her go.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, I wish I weren't. So I had to knock him down, but he wouldn't fight back.
Wait. What do you mean? Why did he have his hands on her in the first place?
He was warning Bonnie off of Stenbeck. And not that that's a bad thing, but I just don't like the way the guy gives warnings.
Oh, maybe this whole thing will blow over and you two can get back to a normal life.
Normal? Have you met Bonnie McKechnie?
She is a complicated woman, just like her mother. Hey, man, complicated is good. Complicated keeps normal interesting. And let me tell you, man, with Jessica, normal is good.
About Jessica?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't tell you what happened, did she?
What happened?
I accuse her of cheating on you.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. I was uptight about Bonnie. I was worried about you, and I think I just went a little nuts.
Yeah, well, I think you need to back off, because you're wrong. Things have never been better between me and Jessica.
You know, I finally feel like I'm building a case, you know, a defense.
What are you trying to pull?
I'm not pulling.
Who let the prisoner out of jail, and why was I not informed? Why was I not told?
Well, if you let me speak, I have a signed court order authorizing Paul's temporary release. It's not like he's on vacation. He is in police custody.
I'm not playing games with you, Jessica. I'm warning you.
I'm just gonna let you two sort this out.
Look, don't think because of our personal relationship that you're entitled to some special favors.
Oh, that's no problem, considering you and I have no personal relationship.
You cannot name me as an accomplice. It's kind of like admitting you committed a crime.
Well, I don't know what else to do, Bonnie. My father's a psycho.
Okay, I'll admit, I am a little terrified.
Good. Then make me a promise. If you see my father and you're alone, you make as much noise as you possibly can. Bang trash can lids together, scream at the top of your lungs, I don't care. But do not underestimate my father. He's capable of anything. And you're extra vulnerable.
Why? Because I'm a woman?
Because you're important to me.
It's Caillou. Do you want to see my tree fort? Gilbert's stuck. Let's save him, Caillou. Coming down the tree fort elevator.
Caillou's tree fort is big and full of fun for your child and Caillou.
That's me!
New Caillou's tree fort comes with everything here.
Here's to finding your glass more than half full. May the light and delicate layers of a rocher always take you by surprise. Rocher, see what unfolds.
Ready for your holiday portraits? They're only $7.99 a sheet at Sears Portrait Studio. Sears, where else?
Take aim. Fight signs of aging.
Revitalift Complete. With Pro-Retinol A, decreases the look of wrinkles. With Paralastol, increases firmness and moisturizes, all with SPF 18.
Fight them all.
With Revitalift Complete from L'Oreal Paris.
Bob, this side works, but this side doesn't.
When kids are sick, they have their own way of telling you what's wrong.
Mom, I think my voice has a horse.
And you know the way to make them feel better. You give them Triaminic. Triaminic's the one with targeted relief. Different formulas to zero in on exactly what they have. From sore throats to fevers, from colds to coughs.
Mom, the horse is gone.
You're right on target with Triaminic.
I'm going out. All right.
Okay. Wow. I mean, she keeps tabs on me 24/7. When I'm my brother's age and old enough to do stuff like smoke pot, will she even be paying attention? Hey, just because you can walk doesn't mean you don't want your mom and dad to ask you where you're going.
Whose parents are going to be there?
Jesse's.
Did you leave the number?
Yes.
Fine, she cares. Hey, can a baby get some attention around here?
Talk? No. Ask. Parents, the anti-drug.
It's stretchable. It's springy. It's absolutely new. Only Huggies makes a cover that's as flexible as you. For our most amazing Huggies Supreme diapers. First diapers ever where most everything stretches. The cover, the front, the back, and all the way round. Huggies Supreme, our tops in comfort, our best fit ever too. The ultimate in care for you.
Hello, lady!
Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis were loved by millions.
You think he fools around?
Hell yeah.
These are the women who love them more.
Dean is my friend. Dean is nobody's best friend, Jerry.
What did I do wrong?
It's not you, Betty, it's me!
You need somebody who's always gonna be there.
A world premiere event. Martin and Lewis, CBS Sunday.
If it wasn't for football on Thanksgiving, I'd be sitting here talking to Uncle Larry all day.
Got your nose. Come on now.
What do you mean I'm important to you?
You're a friend, Bonnie. A real friend. Yeah, I was in Paris, running a multi-million-dollar company. It was easy to take somebody out to dinner, share a bottle of wine with somebody, but I never had anybody to really walk through tough times with me until I met Rose.
Well, it must be torture for you having her gone. She has no idea what you're going through right now, does she?
And if I tell her, she'll come running back here, and that's the last thing I need with my father in town. It's enough worrying about you.
I have to go. I am opening for Java Underground tonight.
Be safe.
Bonnie!
What is she doing here? She has no business being a part of this investigation.
You finally said something that makes sense.
Don't antagonize the DA, Paul.
You can take Mr. Ryan back to his cell now.
I'll see you later.
Thanks for getting me out of that cell. Makes a difference.
Yeah. Soon you'll be out for good, don't worry.
What are you doing?
My job?
Funny. It looks to me like you're having a private conference with the defense team.
Well, I don't care how it looks to you. I don't work for the DA's office, nor do I work for Jessica. I work for the victim. And my job is to find out what actually happened to Brandy Taylor. Excuse me. You want to just give us a moment?
Sure.
You are rushing to prosecute without all the facts.
I've got a statement from Paul Ryan himself saying that he tried to kill his father. I've got witnesses who are willing to testify to his intent to commit murder.
You and I
Since
both
when is
know
that not enough?
That statement is next to worthless. He gave it when he was drugged, just as he fired those 2 shots when he was drugged. That's why they went wild. His vision was obviously impaired. Our problem, Mr. Travers, is the 3rd shot.
What? The shot he made when he tried to kill Brandy Taylor?
When someone killed Brandy Taylor. See, I find it very difficult to believe with all those drugs in his system that he could actually target his victim with such deadly accuracy. So that leads me to believe that there's a second gunman.
A second gunman?
Mm-hmm.
You'd never be able to prove that.
I don't have to. If this case is open to reasonable doubt, you're never going to get a conviction.
Oh, make no mistake, Detective Hughes. Paul Ryan will go to trial for murder. And I will get my conviction.
Carly are the strongest couple I know, okay? Stop second-guessing yourself. Just have a little faith.
Is that why things always work out for you? Because you believe they will? I mean, come on, it seems like you've jumped from one great relationship to another.
I know it might seem that way, but I don't know if my luck is gonna hold.
What are you talking about? What happened?
I just made a big idiot out of myself, really. Because I thought that Mike was asking me to move in with him, but he wasn't. So how do I look with egg on my face?
Gorgeous. Hey, the man is head over heels for you. It's obvious.
I know that. And I thought I knew where we were headed until tonight.
Why? Because you didn't want to move in together?
You know what? It's not that. It's something else. I just can't figure out what it is.
It was one night. We were drunk and feeling sorry for ourselves, that's all. Please don't let it stop you from taking the next step with Molly.
I know what that night was, and I can deal with it. What I cannot deal with is hurting Molly.
And pushing her away isn't gonna hurt her?
If Molly and I are living together and Rosanna tells her what happened that night...
She'll be devastated. And so will Jack. But I am not gonna let Rosanna scare me away from what I want in this life. I want Jack. If you want Molly, go and get her.
Okay, you win.
So, do you ever think about it with anything besides guilt?
Whatever drew us together that night, I refuse to be ashamed of. Now look at it this way, I'll give us something to smile about when we're old and gray.
And I need something to smile about. That's why I'm going to spend the rest of my life making happy memories with Jack. And you should be doing the same thing with Molly.
You sure she doesn't deserve something better?
Mike, when Jake died, Molly she was paralyzed. There was so much pain. You helped her through that. She deserves you. And you deserve her.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're a very good friend.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
What do you want, Rosanna?
Well, I was just running errands, and I was thrilled when I saw your car in the driveway. Saves me the trouble of having to track the both of you down.
Now, why would you want to do that?
To give you fair warning. It's time to don your foul-weather gear, kids. The you-know-what is about to hit the fan.
After a meal like this, all you want to feel in your stomach is a good belly laugh. That's why for gassy foods, there's Beano. Taken right before you eat, Beano's natural enzyme helps prevent gas before it even starts. Enjoy food without gas.
Finding the way home's important.
Come on home, Chuck.
Even in Tonka Town, where nothing stands in the way. Chuck the truck finds his way home.
Nice job. We did it.
Tonka Town construction site. That's Tonka.
I hunt and gather better online.
Well, that's obvious.
I am so hungry, I could eat a moose. What do you got?
Set up for some beef noodle soup?
Condensed soup?
Yeah.
We're supposed to be getting back to nature, not childhood.
But I like this.
There's a better tasting soup.
Progresso grilled steak?
Big chunks of grilled beef, hearty veggies. See the difference?
This is better. Can I have yours?
It's time to go to the better taste, the Progresso.
In the beginning, I was nervous about other people holding her, or even changing her, and I had to have those pricey diapers. Now, you take her. I know Loves work great. They cost less, even without coupons. And leaks? I don't worry about leaks. They hold like the Hoover Dam, no matter who holds her. Or hugs her tight. Okay, my turn. Live and learn, and then get Loves. Trust your astrologer?
I see. Blonde.
Or trust your instincts. Natural.
natural instincts with 100% pure aloe, chamomile, and ginseng. It makes your hair look even healthier and shinier. So,
Trust your instincts.
natural instincts from Clairol.
The JCPenney Sweet Sale. What a sweet surprise. Get a free chocolate bar plus unwrapped surprise savings of 25, 30, even 35% store-wide. This Saturday only. All gifts, one place, pure magic.
It's all inside.
JCPenney.
I can't seem to concentrate. Could I be pregnant? Sure, it would be great. But are we ready? I really need to know.
Some questions are too important to rely on anything but EPT. Nothing is more accurate. In fact, EPT is over 99% accurate, and its unique design makes it easy to use. EPT. So accurate, we call it the error-proof test.
It's good to know.
The 6 remaining Amazing Race teams take off for Europe.
We are very happy campers.
Now, staying in the game could mean taking a fast ride, making a heart-stopping drop, and sabotaging the competition.
It's like your nature to be nasty.
That's not true.
Come on.
All new Amazing Race at a special time. CBS tonight.
Well, thanks for the warning, Rosebud. But next time, why don't you try email? I really don't want you in my house.
You shouldn't have come here, Rosanna.
Remember the good old days, Mike? When your wish was my command? That was before my darling sister taught me that it doesn't matter who you hurt, as long as you get what you want.
And what exactly do you want?
To show the world what the two of you really are. A couple of frauds.
Get out.
Nuts.
Aren't you even curious about how I'm going to do it? Henry! Henry! Meet my darling little gumshoe. Doesn't he have the perfect face for the job? To look at him, you would never guess that he'd go digging through the garbage for proof.
Proof of what?
Well, thanks to my sweet Henry here, I now have evidence that you spent the night in your Monte Carlo offices making love to this gentleman.
Miss Cabot? Miss Cabot, we need to talk in private.
It's not a good idea to challenge my authority, Mr. Travers, because you see what cops do is they listen when people are a little too defensive. You've told me that you already have an agenda and you're willing to ignore evidence, so I got a job to do. And neither you nor Mr. Stenbeck is going to stop me.
That bad? Margot's right, you know. Why is a brilliant attorney paying no attention to the evidence?
Leave this alone, Jessica.
This or you? Should I leave you alone so you can sit here and think about what Stenbeck's going to do to you if you don't convict his son?
We're not having this conversation.
Yes, we are. We are having this conversation. You are not leaving until you tell me what Stenbeck has on you.
Me. Hello? Is anybody...
Is it too early for a drink?
Can you make it, ladies and gentlemen, or will the light turn red?
Introducing new Disney The Wonderful World of Music game.
with over 100 Disney songs. Can you guess the Disney tune?
Name this melody is fast.
To win an astonishing adventure.
Oh.